We've talked about red flags when it comes to dating, but Nick, you found something
Yes.
that can actually help people.
I was perusing BuzzFeed.
Yeah, as you do.
They asked their listeners to, like you're saying, flip it, not do the negative, but the positive. What are green flags?
What should I be doing? Yeah.
What are reasons that you want to date someone, or what are reasons that make you like someone even more? There's some pretty great ones, like find someone who returns the shopping cart after they're done with it, not just leave it in the parking lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Find someone that pushes the chair in when they leave a restaurant.
I loved all of those things.
You know what my green flag was with my wife?
What?
And this was when I had, I was super broke, so I had an old car, and it was before the power locks. I didn't have power locks on this car. I opened the door for her. She sat down, and as I was walking around, I'm looking in the car to see what she's doing. Is she, because hot girls in my car. I'm like, cool.
What's she doing?
Yeah, what's she doing? She reached over and unlocked my car door. What's Juan Snow's green flag, Jenna?
I mean, gosh, he still, no matter what, gets up and makes me coffee and a protein shake every single morning at,
Stud.
4:30 in the morning. Yeah, no matter what.
And sometimes brings us breakfast, too, here. What's Alan's green card? I mean, green flag. Green flag.
JC.
Sorry.
He has a green flag. That's his green flag.
I was thinking to myself here.
When he just does things for me around the house. Like I remember we'd only been dating a couple months, and he showed up at my door, and he was dressed like Luke Bryan, which I was like, oh my God.
Hey.
He was like ready to do business.
Super tight jeans.
He was going to take care of some landscaping issues I had. I was like, that is so freaking hot. So he just liked to take care of things for me, and he was marking his territory. I love that.
I think we have Luke Bryan in the studio right now.
Hey, I'm Luke Bryan. Here to crash your garden.
Oh, wow.
From the text, my green flag was when my husband asked me to read the text he just got when his phone went off and was driving. I trusted him ever since that moment. Hey, he's not reading text messages while driving, and he trusts you to look at the phone?
Yeah.
And plus, he ain't trying to hide anything.
He's not hiding
anything. That could have been anything.
That's huge right
That's
there.
it.
Yeah.
He has nothing to hide. Hey, read that for me.
Hey, hold on. Kayla, what's your green flag with your husband?
So every morning, whenever I get ready for school and work, my husband will bring our daughter out to the car and get her buckled up. And she gives him, she counts it out, 10 hug pats is what she calls it. And then he stands in our driveway and does something silly every morning for her to see. I'm going to start crying for us to drive away. So, yesterday, he was, acting like a monkey, flailing his arms around, and she just giggles, and it makes my heart so happy. So,
Oh, what a good dad.
anyways, yeah.
Oh, look who's on the phone.
Who?
My wife. Hi, Kinsey.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
Good morning. You wanted to get in on this green flag thing?
Oh, yes, I have the best one.
Oh, great.
So when Jose and I first met, I still lived at home. And my first green flag was that he invited me to move into the frat house bunk bed with him.
That's when you knew.
Yeah.
That's when I knew.
Frat house bunk bed. There's nothing more romantic.
Was that the one that he got off the side of the street that had blood on it?
I think so. I think he got it from a friend that had bed bugs, I think, too.
That was when my dude Bernard got me set up.
He got you set up.
Better than living at home.
Yeah, we found the side of
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Just trying to offer her a shelter. All right, babe. Love you.
Such a provider, JC.
Love you.
Bye.
Love you.
Here, let me offer you shelter and an antibiotic.